Fire in the hole!
Our home opener, we kind of just make it a big celebration.
We always say make it a party. We want to make sure that when fans come to the game, they have fun. We want to give them moments that they go home and they're like talking about it.
Turn this up! Turn this up!
Kickoff is 4:25. Chefs and I have been here since about 6:30 this morning.
We are now expecting around 70,000 for this game, which would be our biggest ever crowd.
We got our ship battle video going. Cannon's about to fire. Kickoff's happening.
Let's get it!
Great job on that. That was awesome.
Should be a blockbuster type of showdown in Tampa.
Today is field prep all the way. Second coat of paint on everything, and walking the field, making sure we don't have any surprises. That way tomorrow we're good to go. We use a robot to paint the bones of the field, and it will do the yard lines.
Well, you feel pressure because football is a game of inches. If one of my crew is painting a line and they're off 1 inch on the east side line, by the time they get to the west side line, it's off 5 inches. So that could throw off plays that the players practice day in and day out.
How about that?
He's in!
Wow, what a play by Perriman.
Throws off TV, it throws off a lot of things. And so that's where most of the pressure comes from, is just the making sure that, you know, we're down to the finite details.
But the robot goes off of GPS, so the technology is great because it takes out a lot of the human factor as far as measuring. It is dead on.
My name is Stephanie Koloff O'Neill, and I'm the Director of Performance Nutrition for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This week we were looking at average temperatures out on the field, basically 90 to 93 that we saw, and so that's extremely hot and extremely humid here still. So hydration has been a big emphasis throughout this entire week. When Devin comes in off the field at halftime, he's one that gets touch base with a lot as a defensive captain, and so we try and have things set and ready for him. His preferences are always a berry electrolyte option, so we'll keep that right here for him to set up for himself, and then a little Rice Krispie for that carbohydrate boost as well. So we're in a really convenient spot for the players because as soon as they're coming into the locker room, we're kind of their first touch points. We're able to immediately get them started on hydration and quick fueling. So it's nice because we're the middle point between the field and then between the locker room.
One thing that we like to do on game day is to create our Gatorade slush. And so we have essentially a margarita machine here that we pour our Gatorade into, and that provides a really great cooling option for our players as well as a source of hydration for them.
It's not uncommon for a player to like run out of the locker room and pass one of this and be like, hey, keep this in your pocket for me so I have it. And it's like, I already have it in my sideline bag for you, but yes, I'll keep a specific one just for you.
You guys? Okay, I'll bring you one.
So it's Saturday morning. We're in the home locker room at Raymond James Stadium. We've moved all the players' personal belongings over. So for Green Bay, we'll start taking items over to the stadium on Thursday. We'll take a big load over, but the majority of that will be done Saturday morning. We'll take the helmets and the shoulder pads.
Well, we're just unpacking the player bag. So they'll throw in their cleats, gloves, if they want some extra gloves, any braces, anything else extra they need for the game.
This is the National Football League, and we have the most elite athletes that we are charged with taking care of and making sure they are outfitted and have everything they need to perform at their best ability every day.
All right, well, this is Tom Brady's locker, and we start with the game loop usually, and it's got the undershirts, some shorts, compression shorts, and everything they'd wear pretty much under their pads. So this is a Speed Flex Precision Fit. So it's got his name in the back there if you want to see that. But so that what they'll do is they scan his head, and then this is custom fit to him.
Everything is custom. The helmet is custom fit. The shoulder pads are made from scratch for every athlete.
Devin White, he's a Jordan athlete. He's got a lot of custom stuff here. So yeah, he's got the horse print, then he's got his hashtag in there, the Get Live in the inside of the tongue. He's got some custom Jordan gloves here. See, it has his number on there. Custom thigh pads with the horses on it, and the Get Live. He just likes horses, I think.
Keep stepping, baby.
Everyone's uniform is custom sized and tailored, and we can custom alter anything.
So we use Velcro for most of the guys. The Velcro sticks to the jersey so they don't get held. Really O-line, D-line, linebackers, tight ends. He's got the longer sleeves. There's no elastic in here. It's a little looser fit, I guess, than a lot of these other guys. He wants it loose so he's got the mobility in his shoulders.
We don't want them worrying about anything equipment related from the minute that ball kicks off until the end of the game. We love being part of a team, we love supporting a team, and we love trying to get the Bucs another win every week.
It is the 5th meeting all-time between 2 all-time quarterbacks in Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Tampa, Florida, home of the marquee matchup of the late window, Packers and Bucs.
Tom Brady has been dealing with a banged-up finger on his throwing hand. It is his ring finger, but Greg Auman, who writes for The Athletic here, made a great point. Aren't they all his ring fingers? But it is always drama-filled when you have two of the greats going at it.
Morning. My name is Meg Loyne. I am the Director of Events here with the stadium. I manage all our major events, so Bucs games fall under me. I feel like it's so boring. I literally check trash cans are emptied. This is our first home game of the season, and they added 3,000 extra seats this year in the South End, so we are now expecting around 70,000 for this game, which would be our biggest ever crowd. So this is our busiest area of the building. So you can see the back of the bleacher units we built, so that's the extra 3,000 to 5,000 seats up there. So the Bucs do a bunch of activations. We have bars out here, the big Lombardi trophies. This is our first game where we start the pirate invasion, which I'm excited to see. So we have a pirate ship that drives pirates around the building before it starts, and then this game they will park the pirate ship and the pirates will invade Bucs Beach and raise the flag on that Bud Light bottle. So that is something new we're doing this week, and we're all very excited for that.
My name is Alex Morgan. I am Senior Events and Entertainment Manager, and I oversee all of our game day entertainment and fan experience. I've got to head to our mascot locker room, start getting all of our paperwork set up. I've got my main crew coming in at 11:30, so getting ready for that briefing and getting ready for the day. So we're gonna go through our game ops game plan, rundown for today. Really busy game today.
We put a lot of thought and value into our fan experience for game days. There's a lot of logistics, a lot of pieces involved in making the entire game day show come together.
It should be arriving right about 1:15. Anthem rehearsals are at 1:45.
So that includes planning and execution of our anthem singers, color guard, halftime, flyovers, any of the special contests or recognition that we're doing throughout the game, and implementing all those pieces.
All right, let me know if you have any questions. Let's have a great game. Break, let's go. Thanks, everyone.
I don't want to look at the camera. My name is Captain Cleve, and I run the Tampa Bay Buccaneers pirate ship. My first memory of seeing the Buccaneer pirate ship was, wow. I had no idea it was going to be that big.
It's unique to our stadium. It really shows our brand. Certainly we use that for a lot of entertainment features. That's kind of where your attention is on game day.
We fire the cannons after all scoring plays. And I think that just adds to the excitement and the pride. And then it's fun to hear people's reactions too when they're not expecting it.
Oh, wow.
Look at Marshall, no problem. Look at Mooch.
It never gets old because if we're firing the cannons, that means the Buccaneers are doing something good.
Feeds the ball to Fournette, tries to run. He's got a first down. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Fire the cannon. Fire them.
Okay, let's go upstairs and I'll show you how the cannons work. Okay, this box controls the cannons. And as you can see, the touchdown button, 6 shots, extra point 1. Well, right now, we've swapped out some of the CO2 canisters to make sure that we have a lot of smoke when we fire the cannons. That's better. One of the things I like the best about working as the pirate ship captain is giving folks the opportunity to come on board and see what it's all about. They're just in awe. Once they get on board, it's like, wow. That gives me a lot of satisfaction.
What's up, gang? You good? My name is Mike Dewsnap, senior game day producer for the Buccaneers, and I'm responsible for producing the game in the stadium.
Check, check. Got you. You got me? Okay, sweet.
And we kind of look at ourselves as we're there to get the crowd fired up. That's really our responsibility to make sure that the fans are in it.
Put your hands up real high, man.
We've been ranked in the top 5 for several years now with fan engagement and technology. We're always trying to push the show. We've introduced augmented reality into our show, triple replays. We're always trying to think of things that aren't being done in a stadium and how we can use those canvases to push the element.
Stand by. In 3, 2, 1, Coke splash, please. I mean, everything has to be precise. We don't want to miss kickoff. So you have the anthem, you have the player intros, and then anthem you really want to hit because there's a flyover. So making sure we time the end of the anthem to the flyover. That's definitely where Alex's team manages all that. Yeah, it's just, there's a lot of logistics. It's awesome. I mean, I think obviously since Brady got here and we won a Super Bowl, and we've always had the support, but there's a demand for tickets. We've added more seats to our south end zone, so it should be rocking. That's what gets me going, is when you can get the stadium going. We're doing things that are reacting to it. If it's getting loud on third downs, that's where we feel like we're part of the game.
Okay, I'm about to test fire the cannons. I'm going to shoot off 6 rounds or 6 volleys. Got to make sure the cannons are working before the gates open. Right now we're waiting on clearance from game ops. Make sure that they let everybody know.
I've had too many headsets on. Hey Buck, how are you? How's it going? Oh, I see you.
This is the UHF, VHF radio that we speak to the pilots during the flyover, so we can coordinate the cadence of the anthem with their approach into the stadium, and like I said, try to nail it to where they're exactly overhead the 50-yard line, right at the last note of the anthem. We've got a 4-ship of F-35 Lightnings, so I think arguably this might be one of the loudest flyovers we've ever had.
Very excited.
Yeah, it should be good.
Go ahead, Cleve.
Standing by.
All right, welcome, Heralds of Harmony. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to start out here with a cannon test fire, so just to keep you on your toes, we're going to do a couple tests real here quick, and then we'll get started. All right, go ahead, Cleve.
Okay, here we go. Fire in the hole!
Even when you're ready for it, you're not.
How'd it look?
Sounds great, Cleve. You guys all good?
We're good down on the fire ship, cannon fire. Thanks.
Thanks, Cleve. That's a wrap.
All right, so home opener today. It's an exciting time for us here in the kitchen. There's about 115 of us on the schedule today. It takes about 1,400 people to kind of run this operation. So the menus are done way in advance. So the menus, the team and I during the off season, we look at what we can do better. What can we do to do what other stadiums aren't doing? And of course, our big boy here is our bone-in ribeye tomahawk. What we'll do is we'll take this to a suite and we'll carve it down. It's a nice display once it's all done and up in front of the guest. You know, the average diner is so much more sophisticated now on what they're eating, what they want. And our vision really is chef-driven, chef-crafted, chef-produced to create an amazing dining experience. Make sure we clean up before they go out, all right? We do it all here, everything from hot dogs to pork belly to poke bowls to fresh tuna. We actually, a fun fact is Cuban sandwiches are one of our staples. We actually make enough Cuban sandwiches to equal about almost 3,000 yards of Cuban sandwiches. So that's quite a lot of Cuban sandwiches. I'll show you the beer cooler. An average game for us is probably 2 beer trucks full that come and drop it. Probably 250 to 300 kegs. And anyway, like I said, by halftime, this will all be emptied out and empty in here. One of the biggest parts of game day for us is suites. Suites is kind of our VIP premium areas along with some of the clubs and stuff like that. So the process here, what it is we have our chef here who's pushing out the food, and the staff, what they do is as the ticket comes out, they'll say, you know, upper B, you know, lower C, and then they'll place the food in these hot boxes. So all these hot boxes will go to 4 corners of the stadium, and it'll get put into their pantries, and the finished touches will get put on the food up there before it goes to the guests.
So our Bucsborough Invasion is a great way for us to get our fans excited about kickoff and about heading into the stadium for the game. So it's really cool because everyone kind of stops and like, what's going on? And then here comes our ship, here comes our pirates. Really cool interactive element that we have, and it ultimately turns into a cheer performance and a drumline performance and basically a big party, a dance party, just to get our fans hyped before they enter the stadium.
Let's go, Bucs! Let's go! When you look at this matchup between these two teams, who do you think has the edge here? Is it the Packers offense or the Bucs defense, which also will play a big role?
Defense coming here. Stand by, 45, and here he comes.
I heard the jets are in the air.
They are.
How long of a flight is that?
It's going to be about, I would say for them, about 45 minutes.
Okay. Cool. We're excited.
All right.
Thank you. Yep.
We got Brady in the hallway. Brady in the hallway. All right, stand by. Coke Splash. Here comes Brady. And go Coke Splash. Go Brady song. Brady's on 10. Loving it, guys. Focus. Yep. Bring in your graphic. Thank you.
All right, so it is 4:02. We've got about 23 minutes until kickoff. Right now, we're waiting for team warm-ups to end.
As soon as warm-ups are over, that's when we really launch. We really start hyping the crowd, getting ready for kickoff.
Play your best football today. That's all we need. 5 seconds, baby. DB's on 3, 1, 2, 3. DB.
Great job, guys. You guys are crushing it. Thank you. About to take off here.
At that moment, especially after team warm-ups, that's kind of my crunch time. That's my peak of the game. All right, Alex to Peter, Connor, you guys good with anthem? I'm there making sure that our anthem singers are on the field, that we have the team in the tunnel, the team's prepared to run out. We have our honorary flag runners who are leading the team out of the tunnel. So you guys are gonna be leading the team out of the tunnel. This is new for us, so very excited to try this out. All of these elements are happening so quickly, and that's where you'll find me kind of coordinating all those different things to happen.
Leading up to the game, trying to build that hype, that excitement, because kind of put yourself in the seat of a fan. If they get there early, we want to make sure that they have good entertainment.
Vibe is good, guys. Vibe is good.
But yeah, once you put that headset on, it's go time.
And let's go.
It is America's Game of the Week, and it's a gem for this week 3 of the NFL season.
Ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Good to go. And 2, 1, go PA.
Fans, it's time for your Tampa Bay Buccaneers!
The cannons fire. Bucs wear white today. That's an advantage on a hot Sunday afternoon, isn't it?
Ready, 6. That's fine. Take 6.
Anthem and color guard, move, go!
On headset, it gets very hectic.
Say that again, Marcus.
I'm in communication with 30 to 40 people, and there's 120 people listening at one time.
So I heard my name.
It gets pretty chaotic, but it's a lot of fun.
And go Anthem.
Flyover is confirmed.
For me, it's an adrenaline rush.
25 seconds out from flyover.
Everything has to be timed, especially leading up to kickoff.
We're a little behind here, but I think we'll be okay.
All that stuff has to be timed perfectly so that they're not flying over at the wrong time.
Remember, fast jets, 4 F-35s. Here they come. Perfect timing. Nice job on that.
Nailed it.
And just on 4, and bring us in, Lou, bring us in.
Stand by, hero of the game, in 3, 2, 1, go hero of the game.
Now it's time to hoist the flag, lower the sails, and ring that pirate ship bell.
This whole town is just buzzing. Expectations are high, and I've been here doing this. This will be my 25th year, and this is by far the most excited I've been since I started.
Voices heads.
Stand by and hit. Bucs receive.
Everything's set. We're so excited. The players are ready for a win. Here we go.
How lucky are we, right? We have a front row seat here to watch two of the greatest quarterbacks of our generation go head to head.
It is such a go, go, go moment, but having all of that come to life and getting through that moment, there's such a whew.
60 seconds till kickoff.
You know, it's my favorite part, the most exciting part, the most stressful part, but also the most rewarding part of the game too.
Fantastic, thank you.
It's a huge undertaking. It takes a lot of people, it takes a lot of time, a lot of planning, and kickoff is a huge emotional high for me on game day.
All right, guys, great pre-show.
I think what gives me the most satisfaction would be the fact that we came together as a full unit. We produced a game.
You got about 30 seconds.
Fantastic, right on the number. Thank you. Great job, guys.
This has never felt like a job to me. It's always felt like, I get to be a part of something special.
It should be fun to watch all afternoon long. Listen, it's September in Florida, and here we go.